Hello and welcome to another episode of This Week in Trek. For those of you who are new here, this is a series of videos which I upload always when something interesting happens in the world of Star Trek. The first news is great for those of you who like listening to soundtrack albums. La La Land Records has released the last day of February a 4-CD release of Voyager, called simply Star Trek Voyager Collection. You can order it on their website if you are a fan of their releases, just like I am. This is the track list. The first disc features music by Jay Chetway. Disc 2 showcases Dennis McCarthy. Disc 3 highlights different pieces by David Bell and Paul Bellargeon. And disc 4 contains bits by Chetway and McCarthy. The next information comes from the team behind the documentary What We Left Behind. This independent documentary has finished its Indiegogo campaign with the sum you see on screen right now. The great thing is they have more than $500,000. Why is that good? Because according to what the director Adam Nimoy and the producer Ira Steven Bear revealed, they are now actively trying to get from CBS the actual negatives of the show and try to scan something for the documentary in HD. Yes, it looks like we're going to get at least some bits of Deep Space Nine in HD. Let's all hope they will be successful. Who knows, maybe the sudden interest in Deep Space Nine will show the CBS executives that it actually makes financial sense to invest the millions of dollars into a proper HD remaster of the complete 7 seasons, and then maybe even Voyager? Yeah, it's not probably going to happen anytime soon, but one can dream. Deep Space Nine in HD would definitely be great. Just look how great the station looks like from the Next Generation episode Birthright. The CGI effects could be also recreated. This short clip from the 6th season created using the original models just rendered in HD. If you like the CGI clips, I will link to the original YouTube channel in the description. New soundtrack album will be released by La La Land Records next week. These guys have suddenly started to gain momentum with their soundtrack releases. This time it will be a 2-vinyl version of the soundtrack to Star Trek the Motion Picture. Yes, the one which has the wonderful music and, as some people would say, and nothing else interesting. This is some of Jerry Goldsmith's finest work. If you like movie music, grab this one. Even the people who don't like the motionless picture usually love the music. Do you like the work of Michael Westmore, the creator of Amazing Aliens from Star Trek The Next Generation, Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Voyager, and Enterprise? He has released an autobiography called Makeup Man, making up the stars from Rocky to Star Trek. The Westmore family has been in the business since 1917, and Michael, or this Michael, is actually an Academy Award winner for the movie Mask, the 1985 movie, not the Jim Carrey movie. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, be sure to grab your copy at Amazon. And last but not least, more news from Star Trek Discovery, an upcoming prequel to classic Star Trek. First of all, some scary rumors appeared online in the last couple of weeks. I'm not going to talk about the rumors in more detail because they're just that, just rumors. And I'm trying to talk only about facts. But the channel Midnight's Edge has released a great video about these rumors, so if you are interested in this type of things, check their video, it's very interesting. What I, however, am going to talk about is that CBS has announced 2 new actors for the new CBS All Access exclusive. The first one is finally an actor I know, it's the British actor Jason Isaacs. I don't know like you, but for me he will always be Lucius Malfoy from the Harry Potter movies. Here in Discovery he will play Captain Lorca, the commanding officer of the Starship Discovery. I personally was happy that I see a name and a face I finally recognize, and that unlike the actors in my previous video, I am actually able to say his name correctly. But this is the internet, and the internet is full of people who just search for things which can they be annoyed by. So yes, some people for some reason have a problem with the fact that the role of the captain will be played by a white man. To those people, the most polite thing I can say is
get a life, will you people?
The second actor, or actually actress, announced is Mary Wiseman. I can't find any information online about her age, but she does look pretty young. That's probably the reason why she will play only a cadet in the final year of schooling. She is Cadet Tilly, and she is assigned for field studies aboard the Discovery. So, what do you think about the news? Are you excited for Discovery, or do you belong to the people who are nervous about it? Don't forget that all the rumors about the troubles are just that, just rumors. And what about the soundtrack albums? Feel free to write your honest opinion down in the comment section, and in the case you like my videos, check any of the previous episodes or any other video on my channel. So, thanks for watching, and see you sometimes in the near future, as soon as something new interesting happens in the world of Star Trek. Until then, bye.